Brawl news. Starting things off with something a little bit more on the smaller side of things, but I think is pretty dang important. As you guys know, the Brawl Stars dev team has had this kind of like push to get more recognition over on the Supercell store with the Supercell ID program that's been out that we've been talking about the last couple days. But the next big wave of attention getting deals that's going to be popping up over here is Hyperchargers for the very first time. At the point that I'm recording this video, they're not going to be up right now, but when you're watching this video, there should be something like 23 different Hypercharge offers. So I wanted to throw that out there. It might be worth taking a look at it if you guys are medium spenders or you spend some money every now and again here on the game. The Hypercharges might be a bit cheaper over here. Pretty dang cool. I kind of like what they've been doing with these programs and stuff. I'm not sure how everyone feels about the ID points that we get, but I think it's a fun little step in the right direction if they do want us to start using the Supercell store. So yeah, if you guys end up purchasing anything over there, be sure to use code RAY over here. I'd appreciate it a lot. Moving along to some really interesting news about a bug happening with a skin here in the game that's had problems in the past as well. It's a Stu skin in particular. Look, there's always conversations that spark up over skins being pay to win and stuff like that, but most of the time it doesn't really mean anything whatsoever. Maybe the projectiles look a little bit bigger and whatnot, things along those lines, but this time around, it's actually pay to win. And it's on a skin that should be available in the shop right now, or if you have it right now, you're in luck because the Santa Stu skin is quite a bit better than its counterparts for one bug happening with the super. It's kind of a bizarre one, but very noteworthy. The difference is pretty dang insane. So it has everything to do with the burn damage coming from Stu's super while you're in the hypercharge. Also very important to keep in mind that this damage bug or pay to win effect on this Santa Stu skin only works when utilizing gas or heal. Another layer to just how bizarre this actually is. I have no idea what's happening here, but as you can see, when we proc the hypercharge in a different skin and we dash through someone, we're dealing 400 damage per burn tick, right? Leaving the bot at 1600 HP there. But when utilizing the Santa Stu skin here, for some reason it applies like more burn. I'm not sure why, but if we proc the hypercharge, dash through them, we are dealing 900 per chip here. I honestly don't know what's happening. I've done this a few different times and I've seen the 900 stack pop up, but I've also seen 500 and 400, like two different totals popping up at once, almost as if the Santa Stu skin, when in the hypercharge, you're applying more pools of burn underneath the target where you're dashing, right? Now thinking about it, there is a lot of layers to this. You only get the pay to win aspect while in your hypercharge. However, if you take a look at Stu's hypercharge at face value, it's very easy to pick up burn on people. Seeing that you're dashing around like an absolute maniac, right? You'll be able to apply that burn pretty well, right? Getting a lot of damage from it and some super gem back and all that good jazz. It's just like when things like this happen, even if it kind of sounds small, it just doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't be utilizing this skin when there is more damage out there for it. So I thought I'd let you guys know while it's in the game yet. Santa Stu, pay to win, a skin that's being sold right now. Interesting. Marketing tactics? Who knows? But setting aside the Stu pay to win skin, we have some interesting information about free rewards. You guys know the motto here on this channel at this point. Free is always good. Is there truly anything better than free things? I don't think so. But the Brawl Stars dev team have designed an interesting campaign that is allowing individuals who are part of the creator program to give away 3 free gifts, as in the random presents here. So it's random. We don't know what rarity of the drop it is or anything like that, but hey, 3 free presents, more than what you had before, is still something. All you guys gotta do is scan the QR code up on your screen as you can see here, or I'll leave a link in the description down below. QR code, sometimes, you know, people aren't having 2 devices on them. Maybe they're not sitting at the computer. I mean, who holds a phone and then another phone, you know? I don't know. The link is in the description if you can't use the code. But along with that, I would highly recommend seeking out other links out there. I'm not sure if it's like a one-time gig. I wouldn't believe it would be, but you might be able to utilize multiple links out there and get more gifts. Again, I can't confirm that, seeing that the event hasn't started yet. It's going to be starting tomorrow at the point that I'm recording this video. When you guys are watching this, it should be live. But yeah, tinker around the community. Maybe you can get even more free rewards out there and get some progression-based stuff. Next up, this happened actually a few days ago now when you guys are watching this video, but we had a very important maintenance balance break that happened. And honestly, the patch that came in, I did not realize how much they ended up fixing. It's crazy. The very first important thing, Buzz is getting nerfs across the board, 2 different ones, specifically to 2 different versions. The Saber mode definitely taking the brute of it, right? Getting a health decrease of 300 and then a supercharge rate decrease from the basic attacks. Quite the substantial nerf there, but also a small tweak to laser mode as well. The damage being decreased from 1,160 to 1,080. Again, this happened a few days ago, and I don't think they're like awful or anything like that. I think they still feel pretty decent. But yeah, nerfs coming in. Pretty dang cool to see. But then look at this whopping list of other fixes that came in. It's wild, bro. Like, I guess I just was not aware of all the bugs this update this time around. They were kind of more on the discreet side of things, nothing crazy game breaking or anything like that, but a lot was fixed, that's for dang sure. Good on the BrawlStar's dev team for fixing as much as they can. There was a few other things that I just wanted to briefly mention here towards the later half of this episode here today. Ever since the change to the trophy pushing system that we have here in the game, there's been some absolutely insane pushes. There's another insane push going on right now. I'm not sure if you guys saw through the grapevine. We might have even mentioned it in a Brawl News episode, but Vital Shark, the absolute mad lad, a crazy grinder out there, managed to push Mo to like almost 30,000 trophies or even that much. I'm not sure where he ended up, but he's doing the same thing again this time around, this time for Rico. He is sitting at 14,756 trophies, dude. Looking at it now, his Rico, I think, has more trophies than my mini accounts. That's so crazy, dude. I have no idea what the strat is, but he definitely uncovered something significant to be able to capture really, really long win streaks, right? You can't push to 14,000 trophies on Rico without going on crazy, crazy numbered win streaks. But yeah, look at that. It's just like, it's hard to comprehend that this is like the Brawl Stars that we're in, right? Where back in the day, something like a 3,000 trophy brawler was like unheard of, but now we're seeing pushes in like the 20,000s, 25,000s, like trophy amounts that should be like a grand total amount on your account. It's just wild. So wanted to throw that out there, just if you guys want to check in on the push from time to time. It's always fun to keep up with like really cool things like this in the community. We'll see where he ends up. But then finally wrapping up this episode here today with a really fun bit of news, I would say, taking a look at a tweet from Chosen Network notifying us Brawl Stars is now the most subscribed to YouTube channel in the video games category. Isn't that crazy, bro? Think of video games, the biggest video games you can think of. You got Fortnite, all that crazy stuff. Brawl Stars still has more subs on the main YouTube channel. When I saw this tweet, I had to double back and check out some of those like super popular games out there, and yeah, dude, our Brawl Stars is just that goated, guys. And it's funny, second place, we just recently passed Clash of Clans. They were the #1 spot, so 2 Supercell games holding #1 and #2. It's nuts, dude. But yeah, dude, I thought that was a fun note to end things off here in this episode of Brawl News. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, found it useful, found it entertaining. I just hope it was one of those 2 things, man. Thanks for chilling with your boy. I always appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll be talking super soon. Adios. Take care.